everybody, welcome to Aspirants Hub and welcome to the series called The Answer Behind the Rank, where we are learning the objective parameters with respect to answer writing. Now we are seeing subject specific approaches with respect to answer writing, and we've seen all the subjects with respect to GS1, GS2. From today's video onwards, we will see the approach with respect to subjects from GS3. And for today's video, we have economy. So let us get started. Before talking about the specific elements with respect to economy that you have to keep in mind, we'll first see some quick pointers. Okay. See, questions are very objective and straightforward and basically asked from current affairs. So two things you'll keep in mind is having good grip over macroeconomics, number one. Second is following current affairs diligently. So if you do these two things properly, then you'll be able to answer economy based questions very easily. Clear? So let us now talk about the elements with respect to economy that you will keep in mind one by one. See, make sure wherever possible, try opening your economy related answers with a statistic. Okay, for example, if you have this question, do you agree with the view that steady GDP growth and low inflation have left the Indian economy in a good shape? So in the introduction, you can start with a data related to GDP and inflation. Okay, so always keep this pointer in mind. Economy starting with a statistic wherever possible. Next is illustrating through graphs and charts. See, we say that write data, write statistics. Every subject has its unique approach to representing this data and statistics. And when it comes to economy, representing it through graphs or charts is a very, very good approach. For example, if you want to show rising NPAs, so you can draw these kind of graphs. Okay. Please pause and go through these graphs once, bar graphs. Next, this is a pie chart, like share of center, state, private. I don't know which sector it is, some XYZ sector. Okay, that's not important. Just focus on the visual representation. That is, pie chart has been used to convey the information. Okay. Next is this element we already know, that is structuring through subheadings. You can skip it here because this is very well understood. Next is answering the question broadly. See, this does not apply to all the topics but few topics. For example, inclusive growth, poverty reduction. So always use this multi-dimensional approach, that is answering it from the perspective of health, education, skill development, agriculture, infrastructure. So this is also one of the important points that you will keep in mind. See, I've only included a few sectors over here. You can cover these topics in a very broad manner. Please brainstorm what possible sectors can be added. See, in all the videos that we have seen, I am giving you a direction to think. Okay, you will be using this direction and working on this front from your end. Clear? So with this, we've seen the approach for economy. Now, if you have any doubts, you can always ask in the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you so much. All the very best.